Hey everyone, it's Tyler the Antenna Man, and today I'm going to review this 150-mile range rotator antenna. It runs about $50 and is one of the most popular antenna models on Amazon. How well does it actually work? Stay tuned to find out. If you're seeing me for the first time, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon to receive a notification whenever I post a new video. My YouTube channel is dedicated to the cord-cutting antenna community. I'm constantly posting new videos on antenna reviews, reception tips, and so much more. Before I get into details about this antenna, I want to make it clear that there's no such thing as an HD or digital antenna. HD and digital are just keywords antenna companies use to confuse people into thinking they're getting a special antenna when in reality they might be getting a piece of junk. If you're looking up an HD or digital antenna, you're doing it wrong. Click the card in the corner to learn more. This antenna should look very familiar to many of you. It's the same generic antenna with a built-in rotator marketed under different antenna companies including Lava, PBD, and 5-Star. All of them are virtually the same exact antenna. The main reason why this antenna sells so well on Amazon is the manipulation of search results from foreign antenna companies through pay reviews, which I covered in a previous video of mine. In fact, this company reached out to me and offered a free antenna in exchange for a review. If they thought I'd sell out my channel, they are in for a very rude awakening. Sponsored reviews get no special treatment from me. The antenna is tested in the same location as other antennas, and I give my honest input, so here we go. First, I need to make it clear that this is not a 150-mile range antenna. TV signals tend to disappear over the horizon about 80 miles from the broadcast towers due to the curvature of the Earth, so any antenna claiming beyond a 100-mile range is an exaggeration and, in my opinion, false advertising. The build quality of this antenna is very poor. It's mostly plastic and the one reflector doesn't even stay locked into place. From a design standpoint, the antenna is a very basic small directional antenna with a single high VHF element and a few UHF elements. As a reminder, VHF TV stations broadcast on channels 2 through 13 and typically require a longer antenna element to be picked up, while UHF TV stations broadcast on channels 14 through 36 and are better picked up with smaller antenna elements. If you look at this antenna, you'll see the long element here is designed for high VHF channels 7 through 13, while these smaller figure 8 style elements are designed for UHF channels 14 through 36. Now it's very important to understand that most TV stations do not broadcast on a channel number you may see on your TV set. For example, in Philadelphia there's an NBC 10. The average person would think that they broadcast on channel 10, when they actually broadcast on UHF channel 28. The same is true for most TV stations across the United States and even Canada. The current digital TV standard and ATSC 3.0 allows them to broadcast on a different channel than what is shown on air and on your TV set. To find out what RF channels your local TV stations broadcast on, go to antennapoint.com, type in your zip code, and you'll be provided with a list of TV stations in your area. Look at the DTV channel for each TV station. You can see in my area, the local NBC 28 actually broadcasts on VHF channel 11. Now, if you want to run a reception report to get a better idea of what TV stations can be picked up at your location, not just based solely on distance, check out the FCC DTV reception maps or rabbitears.info. I attach links to both websites in the description of the video. I'm sure everyone is wondering, how well will this antenna work? I'm going to test it out in the same location I tested out various other outdoor antennas to see how it performs. Normally I compare each antenna to the last two antennas I reviewed on my YouTube channel. For this one, I'm dropping in the results of another small directional antenna so you can see how it performs compared to another antenna of its size. From left to right, you'll see the TV station, the call letters, RF channel the TV station broadcasts on. All of these TV stations are about 42 miles away with one mountain ridge between my home and the broadcast towers. You can also see the results of various other outdoor antenna models by checking out my other videos. The signal on KYW CBS3, which broadcasts on UHF channel 30, was lower on this antenna compared to the Winegard and GE antenna. The signal on WCAU NBC10 was also lower on this antenna compared to the Winegard and GE antenna. The signal on WPHL, which broadcasts on UHF channel 17, was lower on this antenna compared to the last two antennas on the chart. The bouncing signal meter indicates a noisy amplifier. The signal on WTXF Fox 29, which broadcasts on UHF channel 31, was, as you guessed it, lower on this antenna than the other two antennas. There was also picture breakup, which didn't happen on this station with any other antenna I tested out on my YouTube channel. The signal on WHYY, which broadcasts on VHF channel 13, could not be locked in with this antenna. So this antenna performed worse than nearly every other antenna I tried out on my YouTube channel. In a normal situation, I might say, well, you know, if you're in a strong signal area for the price, it may work for you. So why have I said this in many of my YouTube videos? This model, it's junk. Junk, and this piece of junk. I call this antenna junk because it's known to fail in a short period of time. I previously reviewed the Walmart branded version of this antenna, which is basically the same exact antenna. Dozens of people commented on the video and confirmed exactly what I noticed. The rotator and preamp usually go within a few months. For most of you, the rotator failing isn't a big deal. After all, you can simply go outside and repoint it towards all of your major stations. However, the preamp going is a big deal because when the internal preamp goes on this antenna, you lose all reception. You pretty much have to replace the whole antenna. In previous videos, I smashed this antenna, but I don't need a hammer to show you just how bad it is. I can break it myself in a matter of seconds. If you get anything out of this video, let it be to stay away from this antenna. It's junk, and now I have to fix my camera. Thanks so much. Stick with an antenna made by a reputable antenna company, such as Channel Master, Winegard, Antennas Direct, or Televis. My YouTube channel is full of indoor and outdoor antenna reviews. If you aren't sure which one would work best for your area, I do offer antenna recommendations on my website at antennamanpa.com. I go through your unique reception situation, take a look at the frequencies and signal strength, and determine what antenna would work best for you based on my experience actually testing out over 100 antenna models and installing them in 4 TV markets. Thanks again for watching this YouTube video, and be sure to give it a thumbs up as well so we can help the YouTube algorithm recommend the video to people who may be duped into buying this piece of junk. An additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos have helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and would like to help support them while gaining exclusive perks, such as behind the scenes content, access to my videos ad-free 1 day early, and direct contact with me, visit patreon.com/antennaman or click the join button in this video. If you're on Facebook, you can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa. If you're not on Facebook and would like to receive email updates whenever I post new videos, feel free to sign up to my email list. I attach a link in the description of the video. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more cord cutting and antenna related videos, and have an awesome day.